Just hello, how are you? I'll tell you one thing, I'm out in the garden here because my head is done in. I'm watching that bloody television for the last 2-3 weeks and all they're talking about is transfer deadline day and they're wearing yellow and their yellow dresses and yellow ties and everything else. Transfer deadline day, that was over yesterday, now it's Premier League build-up live. That's all. Apparently this Premier League rubbish, I thought I had enough of that. It seems like only yesterday the last season finished up. And now I'm going to have to watch 10 months of this fucking overpaid, overpriced fucking time. Fancy Dans playing fucking football round the clock. I'll tell you, tonight, what is it? Liverpool and Norwich. That's what they're starting it off with. By Jesus, it's hard to get excited about something like that, Liverpool and Norwich. And the prices they're paying for some of the players. Huh? I tell you one thing. Man United didn't they pay 80 million for a Maguire lad? Well, I'll tell you something. If you put every Maguire in Ireland into a room, you wouldn't give 80 million for them. Never mind this big lad with the big hoof of a ball, the bull toe and the big head into the net. Will you stop? And Arsenal, what did they give? They give something 70 million or something for a lad Pepe. Huh? Peppa Pig, that's what they should have bought, a bit of bacon, never mind that rubbish. And then Chelsea sell that other lad, the risky lad, what do you call that risky lad? Oh, Hazard. Hey, and they get 90 million for a Hazard. Aye, Jenny, there's lots of Hazards around here, and I wouldn't get fucking 90 million for them, they're all a bloody risk. But I'm telling you, isn't it crazy? And then you've Liverpool, they're thinking now they're Champions League winners last year, and they're looking to win a Premier League for the first time in I don't know how many fucking years, and most of the players weren't even born. And they spent 1.3 million. Huh? You wouldn't get the toenail of some of these players for 1.3 million and they think they're going to win the Premier League. They'll be lucky to finish in the top half of the league, never mind win the bloody thing. And Man City, I don't know what they spent. They haven't even got a sponsor on their jerseys now. Times are that bad, they're like Limerick hurlers. Maybe JP McManus is back in them, I don't know. But sure, they're going to win the Premier League and the rest of them may forget. Spurs think they're going to do something, but they're going round pretending to buy lads and looking to buy lads. Who'd go to Spurs, for God's sake? And then you have a freaking lad, what do you call him, he was with Chelsea. He looks like Krusty the Clown, that lad with the big hair, or Fellaini's first cousin, I think. Luis, that's the lad. Gone from Chelsea to Arsenal. Now that is like going from Tipperary to Kilkenny. It wouldn't fucking happen. There's no rivalry. These boys don't give two balls of goat shite where to go. They've no loyalty. That's all that's wrong with these boys. Overpaid, that's all that. And I'll tell you one thing, they're tweeting then, oh God, I'll miss me club. I love to be time in the club and I'm going to miss the supporters and I'm going to... They don't miss you at all when you cop yourselves on. These boys are heading off for more money. The greenback into the bank account, that's all they care about, these boys. Money. It's all about the bloody money. And I tell you, you could go to a match there now and you could watch 90 minutes of soccer and you might see a goal and you might not. You might be lucky. Until you go to a hurling or a football match with Jenny and a ding-dong dust for 70 minutes. You could see 30 or 40 scores. You wouldn't want to blink, but you'd miss a score. Over there you could have a little bit of a 40-wing snooze and you'd miss bloody nothing. I'm telling you, it's hyped up rubbish. And then you've all the boys that in the pub and they're saying, oh, we did this last night and we bet Spurs and we bet Crystal Palace. It's not feckin' we. Most of you were never even over in the feckin' country. Never mind the city or the stadium to watch the team, but it's still, oh, we're going to do it this year and you won't pay us on Sunday. Huh? Well, you go down to your local club in Ballyporeen or in feckin' Toomeyvar or in Muckla or over in Termon feckin' or Enniscorthy or Bundorden. That's we. That's what we is about. Not about them boys over there that are getting paid all that money. They don't care about you. But we'll have to go and watch it for the next bloody while. And I'm not going to watch it because the only reason I'm going in to watch it is to tell the woman who'll be interested and to pick me fantasy football team. Because it's all a big bloody fantasy. And I do tell her I have to go in and watch the match in the pub. But that's not to watch the game. It's to drink big feckin' pints. That's what it is. That's all my interest in the Premier League is. Pints. Good luck.